Welcome, dear students, to my second session of the chapter The Ailing Planet, the Green Movement's Role. In this session, we will be talking about James Speth, the president of the World Resources Institute. He states that we are losing 1.5 acres of forests every second. The author has referred to Article 48A of the Constitution of India, wherein it is stated that states should protect and improve forest and wildlife of the country. But unfortunately, dear children, laws are never respected or enforced in India. Despite the laws against casteism, untouchability, and bonded labor, even after 40 years of the functioning of the Constitution, these evils thrive. This 40 years is mentioned in the chapter, but actually if we see, it is approximately 70 years. The Parliament Estimates Committee highlighted the disastrous exhaustion of the India's forest over the last 4 decades. It is stated that India is losing its forests at the rate of 3.7 million acres a year. The United Nations warns that the environment has deteriorated so badly that it is critical in many of the 88 countries as investigated. Moving on, I'll be now talking about the population factor. Dear children, the growing population is one of the strongest factors changing the future of human society. In the year 1800, the population was merely 1 billion, and another billion was added to it by 1900. By the 20th century, the population increased by another 3.7 billion. See, dear children, the visible rise in population. Yes, it draws our concern. And the present day population, as mentioned in your chapter, is 5.7 billion. Every 4 days of the world population increases by 1 million. See the alarming rate of increase. As incomes rise, education spreads, and when education spreads, people become conscious of saving the environment and, of course, on controlling the population. And this will help decrease the rate of population. If this happens, health will improve as well. Thus, we understand that development is the best way to check population growth. But development may not be possible if the increase in the numbers continues. The rich getting richer and the poor produce children, which is the cause of their poverty. It is thinking between poor uneducated populations that more children, more work to do, more hands to work. Because of such thoughts, poor are getting poorer. People should be encouraged to go for voluntary family planning. Dear children, at present, the population of India is estimated to be 920 million, more than the entire population of Africa and South America put together. Let's understand that there is an urgent need to realize small family, a happy family. And education and awareness needs to be spread. Going on to the last portion of the chapter, we will be talking about the increasing concern to save the planet Earth. Dear children, it is an urgent need to think and plan to make the survival on Earth possible for a longer time. Awareness needed by environmental issues. Mr. Edgar S. Woolard, CEO of DuPont, calls himself the Chief Environment Officer. He said that as the leading manufacturers, it was required of them that they excel in environmental performances. Ensure his industry does not cause pollution. Such a thinking and transformation is actually required. The world would be a better place if all businessmen thought like him. Margaret Thatcher, too, expressed her concern, saying, "No generation has a free hold on this earth. We should live like tenants who have a full repairing rental contract." According to Lester Brown, I quote, "We have not inherited this earth from our predecessors, but we are using the property of our future generations." Let us all be grateful to Mother Nature and keep Margaret Thatcher's words alive. No generation has a free hold on this earth. All we have is a life tenancy with a full repairing lease. In the words of Mr. Lester Brown, we have not inherited this earth from our forefathers. We have borrowed it from our children. And dear children, whatever things we borrow, we safeguard them and return them as we had borrowed. This is the end of the session. I hope, students, you might have understood how imperative it is for all of us to save planet Earth. Each one of us can make a difference. Global warming and population are the factors that distort and put our existence in peril. Thank you. Have a good day.